This conference will now be recorded.
Today we are going to start writing scripts in using TestNG with assertions. First we need to complete the pending topics, parallel execution, and also test invocation count is there. Okay. Suppose if you want to execute the same test case multiple times, how can we do it? Nowadays most of the people they are asking in interview. Same test case need to be executed multiple times. How can we do that? Then re-executing failed test cases. I need to execute only failed test cases. Suppose first time, okay, I'm executing 100 test cases. From 100 test cases, 5 test cases are getting failed. I need to re-execute only failed test cases to save time. Again, what is the use, okay, to re-execute the past test cases again? Our target is we need to execute the failed test cases alone. How we are going to do that in TestNG? Okay. Then depends on method also there. I will show you depends on method how it is going to work. Then always the run will be there. Okay. Let's start with the parallel execution. Okay, depends on method. First thing I will show you. Okay, in a class. We have let's example take Gmail. Okay, here I am going to create multiple test cases at the rate of test public void verify user login. Then compose email. Then delete spam mails. Here last one logout. Import this. Login. Then compose. Then logout. Okay, if you are not setting any priority, it will execute in alphabetical sequential order. See, compose mail executed first. Without login, is it possible to compose mail? No, right? Okay, without login we can delete. For that we are going to set the priority. First login. Without setting priority, okay, I have another option. Depends. Depends on methods equal to. You can set like this. Okay, if login method passed, then only I need to execute the compose mail. I'm going to set this as priority to the all test cases. Now no need to set priority in this scenario. Okay, once login test case pass, then only it will execute the compose mail, delete mail, then log out. See, without priority also you can execute by setting depends on method. What will happen if depends on method? Okay, here if you notice, right, in TestNG we have assertion. In most of the interviews they will ask you what is the difference between assert and verify. 99% in interview questions, okay, they will ask these two, assert and verify. Okay, generally this is the definition you can say. Suppose if verify fails, still it will continue the execution. There is no impact. It won't stop the execution. Suppose if assert fails, it will stop the execution for particular test case. That particular test case. This is the difference. Okay. If you are using verify, if verify actual and expected values getting failed, there is no impact. Actually, this verify related to the Selenium IDE. Still, people are asking in interviews, okay, what is the difference between verify and assert? This is belongs to the Selenium IDE because that is the basic interview question. That's why people are asking. HTTP. Okay, here if you see, you can see the commands here. See assert. Okay, then you can see verify as well. Generally, these keywords are related to the Selenium IDE. If you are using verify, if actual and expected value not matches, still it will continue the execution. If you are using assert command to compare, okay, like this. If you are using assert command to verify actual and expected value, if it is getting failed in this particular step, it will stop the execution. Still, people are asking, okay, that is the old one. This is the main difference you need to remember. If you are using verify, if actual and expected values not matches, still it will continue the execution. There is no impact. If you are using assert, if assert is getting failed, it will stop the execution. Assert generally how it is going to work. This is the syntax. Assert dot assert equals like this. While importing, be careful, okay? Assert you will get a test sometimes JUnit as well. If you are importing JUnit, it won't work properly. Try to import this. Okay, I will remove and show you. See, org.testng. We need to import this assert. 10 plus 10, 20. Now, what is this? Is the actual. This is the expected. 10 plus 20, what is the value? 20, right? Okay, let's see now. Login, compose mail, logout, okay. And I will show you login test case executed successfully. Okay. If Azat is getting pass right, it will print the next line, whatever we have. See, login, okay. Login test executed successfully. Okay, that is fine. If I am going to change this, I am going to make this as 200 and see now what it is showing. Failed. Verify user login failed because java.lang.assertion error expected 200 but found 20. 10 plus 10, what is the value? 20, right? Okay. I mistakenly written 200. Intentionally, I am failing the assertion. It will throw like this. Actual value, expected values are not matching. If login test case failed, then it will not execute remaining three methods because without login, what is the use of sending compose mail? Okay, there is no use of executing these methods. Even they will ask this as well. Okay, if login method is getting failed, I set the depends on method for next method. What will happen? It will skip the next method because here depends on not successfully finished methods. That's why it will skip the remaining test methods. Now see total executed 4, 1 failure, 3 skips because here we said dependency. If assertion is getting failed, right, okay, it will stop the execution here. It won't come to the next steps. It will forget each and every step available after assertion. This is called hard assertion. Okay, we have again two kinds of assertions. One is soft assertion. Another one hard assertion. Same, okay, if you are using soft assertion, if actual and expected value not matches, still it will continue the execution. There is no impact on execution. That is soft assertion. In project, we are going to use both soft assertions as well as hard assertion. Actual and expected value not matches. It will stop the execution. Some people they will ask you to write the syntax for soft assertion as well as hard assertion. You need to know how to write. Okay, soft assertion. This is the one soft assert. SF equal to new soft assert. We need to create object. This is the one we need to import. org.testng.assert. Same methods you can see. sf dot assert equals like this. Here 10 into 10 into 10, what is the value you will get? 100, right? Okay. Let's print this. I will comment this one. What is happening? Login method executed, login tests executed successfully. Okay, this is fine. I will change this to 200. Okay. 10 into 10, 100, right? But I am printing 200. See, Actual and expected values are not matching, still it will continue the execution. There is no impact on execution. Same thing if you try to use in hard assertion. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I will uncomment this. Now see what will happen. If whenever you are using hard assertion, right, it will stop the execution for that particular test case itself. Okay, if you don't have any dependency, it will execute this one. For that particular test case itself, it will stop the execution. If you don't have any depends on method, this is the difference you need to know. Only one test case failed because of this one. Assertion error expected 200. Sometimes, okay, when you are using get text method, right? If you are not getting any text or any small letter caps, lowercase, uppercase, your test case will get failed. You can see this assertion. It will give you detailed one. What is the expected one? What is the found one? Okay. This is about assertion. We have different kind of assertions as well. Suppose I want to fail the test case intentionally. I can use for testing purpose. I failed this test case without using this. Now you got idea, right? What is soft assertion? What is hard assertion? Verify and assert. You need to know all these basic differences. 99% they will ask in each and every interview. Okay, this is the assertion error. Assert failed in here. It is okay. Assert dot. Still we can see lot of methods. See? We can compare arrays as well. Assert not equal. Assert false. Okay. Assert true. Okay. Hmm. This assert not null. Assert null. Assert same. Assert throws. Okay. We'll see in detail one by one. Now this is the difference you need to remember. Assert and verify as well. Depends on methods. Now you got idea, I think. Most of the test cases we are going to use depends on method instead of writing priority. You can keep on changing the priority. If you are adding another test case, you need to change the priority. Instead of that, better go with this one depends on method. You can suggest to the interviewer as well. Why we are going with priority? Why can't we go with depends on method? If you are good in concepts, you can give suggestions as well. Why we need to do like this? Why can't we do? Suppose I want to execute the login test case, okay, 100 times. Only login test case it will execute for 100 times. This is the method name. See, it is executed 100 times. Login successful login test. You can write like this as well. Already we said, right? Where is this? Mm, comma invocation count equal to okay 10 times I will keep instead of 100. Okay, 100 will be it will take more time. User 1 pass 1 user 2 pass 2. Now see, okay, how many times this login text will execute? Okay, login, user 3, user 4, user 5, user 1. Again, it is repeating. See, user 5. It will execute for 10 times. See how much speed it is executing. It will keep on execute until that condition is success. Invocation count nowadays most of the people they are using. Suppose if they want to know which test case is getting failed exactly, what is the test case, they will give this invocation count and they will identify why this test case is getting failed. See this one. It is executed this many times. Okay. Total runs executed 50 passes 50. 10 into 5 50. If you set 100,000 also you can execute. Based on your requirement you can set the invocation count. Suppose I am setting depends on method. Okay. This one also nowadays they want to check okay how much strong you are in concepts. Okay, here I am setting the depends on method. Let me clear each and everything here. Here I am setting depends on method. Verify user login. For this example, I will take two test cases. I don't want to execute these two. Just I am adding this. What will happen now? If login test pass, then with assertion we will try to write dot assert true. Boolean, you need to give any condition. Boolean true or false. I will give the true. Login test case executed. Compose mail executed. Okay. If I am giving false, what will happen? First test case will get failed. Then second test case, it won't execute. It will skip. Okay. Now I am adding another thing. Always run equal to which method it will take true or false. Okay. Now our login method is getting failed. Okay. And see what will happen. See total executed 2. Okay. Pass 1, failed 1. Why? Because whether depends on method getting pass or failed, I don't know. Okay. Just ignore that. Always run. You need to execute this test case every time. Whenever if this is getting failed also, okay. I don't want to take any risk. Okay. I want to execute this test case whether it is pass or failed. Now if it is getting failed also there is no impact because we set always run equal to true. Okay. They will try to confuse you. They will say a question code like this. Okay, can you please tell me the output? What is the output you will get? In chat, they will message you. That's why you need to practice each and every option, whatever available. How we are going to throw the exception here? We have that as well. Expected exceptions you can define. What are the expected exceptions we have? No such element. Okay. IO exception. Comma. File not found exception. How to throw exceptions using TestNG? File not found. Already we defined IO exception. That's why arithmetic exception you can define. Okay, like this we can throw the exceptions as well. Parallel execution. Let's come to parallel execution. Okay, where we implemented this parameter example one. I will do one thing. Okay, let's create new one. This is the one, right? New one we have. At a time, I want to execute. Okay, all three browsers I want to open parallelly. I want to execute my test cases to save the time. New class. Here, let's create parallel execution example. Mm, Before test whether we need to keep or not. Okay, time being I'm giving the same thing. Public void invoke browser string browser parallel execution. Let's take different test cases. Okay, this is for verify login. System dot set property. Here I will define web driver. It will take two string arguments. I will take total three test cases. Verify. This is one test case. Okay, I'm going to log in here in one test case. Then another test case, I'm going to perform mouse over. Okay, we'll see how to perform mouse over on products. Then click on beverages. Verify products. Then another one. Verify quick order. Okay, login will keep under the basic common thing. Now verify shipping, but it is going to another tab. Verify store listing. Okay, these are the common is common, right, for all test cases. I will try to move from here. This is the before test. I'm going to write import webdriver.chrome.driver exe file path. Driver equal to new Chrome driver. Driver dot get URL. Don't take any complex application, okay, initially for practicing purpose, okay, you will get stuck. Take lightweight applications if you want to practice anything. ID user underscore name dot send keys. Then for password, for login button, login underscore button. Here button right, we need to click dot send keys, password, testing, password anything you can give, username also, user underscore pass. Now login is ready. If you want to maximize browser, you can do that as well. Now, okay, after login, right, if you see here, click on sign in button. Here we have different modules. Product is one module. You need to perform, just I am placing cursor here. See, this is mouse over. These are the keyboard events. In interview, they will ask you, how can we perform keyboard events? Then we can use actions class. First, you need to inspect the element and which element you want to perform mouse over. See here. Here we don't have any ID name. Class name is there, but if you see class name, this is common to the most of the things. Okay, if you see here again, you can see the same class name. See here, for this element class name is same, for this element class name is same. Developers, they will use same class names. Okay, see here also same, but you need to know when you need to use the class name. Okay, I will tell you those scenarios as well. First, we need to inspect this element. You need to identify the products. If you notice here, this element is starting with the a tag. Okay, we have href attribute. Whenever you see, okay, with element with a tag and href attribute, or a tag with href, then that is the link. If you click any link, right, it will open a new window or it will refresh the window. That is link. Okay, for links they will create like this. If you see one method we have, right, this is the attribute. Class is one attribute, href is one attribute. This is the text area. If you see greater than symbol, less than symbol, inside that we can see the text area. This is text area. Attribute generally we are going to define in key value pair. This is just only text. Whenever element heavy starting with anchor tag with href, then that is the link. We have method driver dot find element, and now I'm going to store in web element. Okay, direct, if you are performing any action, right, no need to store in web element. We have few scenarios like handling drop downs, performing mouse over. In that scenarios, we need to store in web element. First, we need to identify the web element. It will return the web element. We have validations as well, I will tell you. By dot link text, any element having anchor tag with the href attribute, you can use the link text. Copy this products. Then I am going to store in web element. Here, products element. We need to import this web element, same as WebDriver. This is also one interface. Okay, if you see exactly, this send keys click method not related to the WebDriver. Okay, these methods are available in web element. If you see here, you can see these are the methods. Clear method, suppose if you have any data in by default. Okay, if you see few applications, this is the username, right? Okay, some people what they will define, right, by default they will keep some values. If you want to clear this already existing data in input field, okay, you can use clear method. In interview they will ask you how to clear data from input field. This is the method. Before entering data, we need to clear that data. If any predefined data is there means first we need to clear that data, then only you can able to enter new data using send keys method, like this. Then send keys method also available. These are the web element methods. Don't get confused, okay? These methods are related to the web element. In interview, they will ask you what are the WebDriver methods. Can you please list a few WebDriver methods? You can say get method, find element, navigate, maximize window, switch to, then get title, get page source, close method, quit method. These are the WebDriver methods. Coming to web element, these are the web element methods. Clear method, send case, is displayed, is enabled, is selected. These three are very important. Before performing any action on web element, what are the validations we are going to write? Okay, we'll see examples on this as well. Now we stored in web element. Okay, to perform mouse over, we need to use actions class. Actions equal to new actions. We need to create object to the actions class. These are predefined. We need to import that org.openqa.selenium.interactions. This actions class, it will take WebDriver reference. See, add argument to the match actions. Here three options they provided. Okay, I am going to use this WebDriver reference here. Now actions dot, we have a lot of methods in actions. See, click method, sometimes we need to use click method as well. If normal click is not working, we can use click method by using actions class. Then click and hold, context click, this is right click. If you want to perform right click, we can use context click method. If you want to double click any element, we can use this double click method. Two methods they provided. One is this one, another one it will take argument as web element, drag and drop. If you want to drag and drop any elements, we can use this method. Key down, okay, key up, key events we can do. Now move to element. This is the one. And which element you want to perform mouse over? This is the product element you want to perform mouse over. We need to pass that as argument. Dot build dot perform. These two are supportive methods. Okay, these are the method chaining you need to use. If you are performing single operation, we can use perform alone. If you are performing multiple operations, we need to use build as well. This is also one interview question. When we need to use build and when you need to use build and perform combination. Now see. Login before test will be executed, then we are performing mouse over. After performing mouse over, we need to click on beverages. This is the one. Here also if you see, it is starting with anchor tag and it is having href attribute, then text area is there. Suppose few elements they will define anchor tag without href, then that is not a link text. We cannot use this method, link text method. That's why I'm saying, okay, whatever element having anchor tag with href attribute, that is the only element we can use link text method, that is link. 1 minute. Okay, now we'll try to execute and see whether it is working fine or not. We need to create driver dot find element by dot link text. Then we need to click on beverages dot click. Now try to execute whether it is working fine or not. Now we are going to log in. After login, it is performed mouse over on products, then clicked on beverages. It navigated to the beverages. Then you need to verify whether this exactly navigated to beverages or not. Taking this text, okay, you can write the assertion by using getText method. I will tell you how to write assertion. Test case is pass. Okay. For each and every test case, you need to write a validation. That is hard assertion. If you want write, you can write 10 soft assertions. Hard assertion, only one thing we need to use. We need to verify this beverages is available or not. What is the here? Nothing is there. See, H1 tag is there. We don't have any other attributes as well. Then how can we do this? Okay, in this kind of things, we need to write the XPath. Okay, what is the syntax of XPath? I want to take separate session for that. Okay, for time being today I am writing XPath. I will take separate session for the XPath, how to create. It is very important one. Today I will write. Okay. See, if you notice here, from here I am going to traverse. This is the parent element of the this TD. Okay, I want to traverse from parent to child. Then I will take this element as reference. Table ID double slash table at the rate of ID equal to. Then I need to traverse from here to here. Okay. If I am giving single slash, right, I need to traverse from here to here. Okay. I want to traverse directly H1. See, it is highlighting like this. Here also it is highlighting. Here also it is highlighting. Okay. It is showing one of one element. Always be careful while writing XPath. It should display only one of one. These kind of things, okay, we can handle using XPath because here nothing is to write XPath. Okay. We don't have any attributes as well. ID, class name, nothing is there. Control X. Then I'm going to use driver dot find element by dot XPath. Here double quotes you need to define. Dot get text. We are going to get the text of that particular element. Then I'm going to store in string string actual text equal to assert dot assert equals actual and expected values. Actual will be this is the one. Before comparing, if you want to print the actual text, you can print like this. Actual text is here. This is the expected one. Okay. In double quotes, we are comparing two strings, right? Or you can write like this string expected directly you can do, or you can define another string variable. Instead of that, directly I'm writing here. Now see. Yeah, I think it is printing beverages. Yes. Sometimes you will get null. Okay, if you are not writing proper XPath, you will get the null. You need to identify proper element, then you can use the getText method. Same way, okay. I am going to perform mouse over on order, inspect element. Same anchor tag with a href attribute. Then we can take this. Then after performing mouse over, right? Click on quick order, inspect this quick order. First I am taking all elements. Stores also. Do mouse over on stores. Store listing. Don't copy paste, okay? If you are copy pasting, if you are missing to change anything, okay, you will get exceptions. Try to create by your own, okay? Don't do, take time and create. I'm changing here. Orders element. We need to pass this as a comment here. Okay, fine. Then we are going to click this element. Same copy. Assertion, no, I'm not going to add here. Okay. For you, it is a task. For each and every test case, you need to add assertion and send me a screenshot. This one stores elements. You need to pause here. Right click, run as TestNG test. Order, okay, stores, all test cases are passed. See, we are logging one time, then we are executing all test cases. Okay. Now this thing parallelly I want to execute. Okay. For parallel execution, I will do one thing. New. Already we have XML file, right? TestNG parameters XML regression suit. Class name, which one we are going to execute? This is a parallel execution. Rename. With package name, I need to define. You take this package as well. Okay, here what I am going to add, right? Parallel equal to, I am going to define methods. Thread count equal to how many instances I want to open. How many methods we have? 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. In interview, they will ask you how we are going to do in parallel execution. You can say this line. Under suit tag, we have one attribute, parallel equal to methods, classes, then test. We have different options. Then thread count, how many instances you want to open. Right click, run as TestNG suit. See, I will check whether it is pass one to failure. I will do one thing, okay? This test case, right? For parallel execution, I will keep here itself. Run as TestNG test. Yeah, see how many browsers it opened? 3. Okay. Even you can execute multiple browsers as well. Instead of Chrome, I will change this as Firefox. Okay. In this one, Firefox driver. Import this. One is Chrome browser, one is okay Firefox, another one IE. I don't think so IE will work. From here we are going to execute. We can reduce the time and we can check all test cases are working fine in multiple browsers. Firefox IE, it will take time to open. Protocol create session, it is unable to open the remaining 2 browsers. Right click run as TestNG test. Still it is opening same Chrome browser. Oh, okay. We need to change. Firefox, I think some issue with the Firefox. It is trying to open, failed to connect. Firefox having some issues. Okay. If you are using same browsers, it is working fine. Parallelly, it is going to open multiple browsers and it is executing. Same browsers, we can create multiple instances as well. Okay, there is no rule that we need to create multiple browsers as well. You can try with same. Okay, still we have few more examples in parallel execution. Not only methods, we can execute tests as well. Like I can create multiple tests like 3 tests, right? Okay, we have. Now I will change this as test. Parallelly, okay, we have multiple tests. We are going to execute multiple. Same test name is there. That's why it is not executing. It is throwing exception. Test 1, test 2. Change this test 3. Now right click run as test execute. See, wow. Yeah. Tests are executing parallelly. 5. Okay, total how many instances it is opening? 3 instances. Here multiple browsers open, right? We can use quit method to close each and every browser instance. Classes also we can do parallel execution. If you want to execute classes parallelly, we have that option. Go to that official website and see. And still pending topic is there, re-executing failed test cases. We'll cover that tomorrow. Tomorrow or Sunday I will inform you, okay? Then I will take this session. In official website, each and every concept is available. Please go through. And for your task is perform mouse over on shipping. Click this UPS. Then inventory. Okay, try to right click on inventory. Okay, and right click also won't work. And try to Google and complete this. How to select drop down options. These are the drop down options. You can see multiple options, right? How to handle drop down options using Selenium. Okay, if anyone interested, try to complete this topic as well. I will take separate session. Okay, just I want to see how you are learning, whether you are able to Google and try to understand the concept or not. See you tomorrow. Bye.